Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Age of Fear, the Undead King, with me, Cornish-Knight, as we try to beat the final boss battle. The developers have made some slight changes, which is really cool. Let's see what they do, shall we? Now my plan is still the same. I'm still going to go into it with a 2 mage, 2 high priest combo. So we're going to remove the healing potion from him, switch him out, and we're going to take an inquisitor. Which one of these is better to lose? Well, they're both exactly the same. Well, let's lose him, and we shall switch him out for him. And then for this guy, we shall give the meditation ability, because it's basically at this point it's a must. We are going to give him, because he's our best mage that we have, we are going to give him power concentrator, which means that he can replenish a lot more mana per turn, even after he's casted spells, which is nice. We can give this guy a healing potion, and yeah, we don't have the money for that, so we're gonna have to sell some stuff. Sell a healing brew. Buy a mana concentration potion and equip him with it. He's out of juice, which is a shame. And I don't think I have anything I can actually. What does he have? Probably a healing potion. So we'll sell that. Still not going to be enough money, unfortunately. Well, our Inquisitor will have to do without having a mana recharge, which is a pain. Right, so this looks good. Everything looks good. Have we not got anyone that can be leveled up or anything? Nope. So I'm going to quickly jump to the save game function. Save the game. Let's get this done. Here we are, our final opponent waits. We die or we earn eternal glory. Lucifer, nay. You lack the enthusiasm. Your lack of enthusiasm shocks me, Lucifer. Right, let's see who we're facing. The developers have said they have made some slight changes. Okay, right off the bat, they've lost one of the liches, which is always nice. I found having 4 liches was a bit insane. So that's a lot better in all honesty. What else did they change? Okay, they have made 2 poison archers. That's worrying. Right. So the plan is still, as I predicted, we're going to have to try and neutralise one group of these skeletons as quickly as possible, then we'll have to neutralise the other group. For this to work, we are going to have to be very, very aggressive about it. Cavalry charge. I'll use my swordsman to buy me time on this flank. Wizards up front, because we're going to have to. My plan is simple: pop the mana regeneration potion on him. He's going to have to do his own thing. I'm going to have my healers basically be super aggressive and just start purging people. Hold one back for healing purposes here. We're gonna have to be. I'm gonna try and decimate the lower elements of these groups here with my fire spells, so everybody else can just focus on purging the more elite troops with exorcism. Right. First off, chug the potion. So now he's got that ability. He's got mana regeneration.
My power is yours!
It's not what I'd want, but what position is he in?
Magic, as always!
It's not a
Do you
great
need my
placement,
power
but we can
is
try.
yours?
Right.
Yes, master. Do you need my stuff?
Wiped out 3 of them off the bat.
Try to stop me. Rush on them.
I've got to try and crush them as
Out
quickly
of
as
my way.
possible.
To victory!
If we can wipe out this group quickly, we'll be able to... I've forgotten I had the crossbow over here. That's bad. It's going to take me a couple of turns to get into usable range. Okay. These guys are okay. He's okay.
Should I
move
go?
him slightly here to deal with anybody that turns up.
of
He can
course.
move here. Right, let's do this. Probably my next fireball spell will go straight into these guys when they turn up. Got 4 turns of constant magical recharge, so I have to make it count. Right. You
War
deal with
is
him.
coming.
You
Try
smash
to stop
through
me.
and engage that archer.
Rush
You
on
smash
them.
through and deal with that archer. Right. I need to be constantly hitting stuff with fireball magic.
Yes, master. Magic, as always.
Well, let's... So, I think I found their leader. What gave you the idea, Jacob? All the undead monsters, or are you just a seer? Oh, you're so right, sir. The Undead King. Right, move that up into a protected position. Reposition him. We're gonna have to pull one of my paladins back soon because they're gonna be start being hit by all kinds of nasty, gibbly stuff. Breakouts.
On my
No,
way.
not that.
Should I go?
Yeah, break out
Of
that.
course.
Right, there we go. They're all blessed. When these guys up, I'm going to start. I need to weaken them just enough so I can hit them with exorcism for my priests.
Should I go?
Because the vampires are coming as well, which is not going to be fun.
Oh,
Yep, thought that was going to happen. And they poisoned me to pull back. Yeah, we need to pull back. Otherwise we're going to get absolutely annihilated. Yeah, time to pull back. Right.
You have my sword. This shall be a glorious day.
Move back
You have
here.
my sword.
Hit him with the purification.
Saddle my horse.
He's still hurt. He can't use his anti. He's probably going to get charged this turn. Right. How far out is the problem? Is if I send in my, if I do the teleportation spell now, it won't be as effective.
Do you need my stuff? Yes, master. Check my spells.
Right. Hit that group.
Do you need my stuff? Power is yours.
Hit that group. That's slowed.
Very clever. For the kingdom.
Exorcism him.
Oh, of course.
Right. So we've got rid of most of the skeletons. It's just these vampires, which is going to be a pain. We need to purge these guys quickly. He's not in range. He's going to take a potion though. He's the only one that has heal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal him.
Should I go?
And get him ready to teleport the main hero. I'm going to take this opportunity to put bless. Why can't I bless?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes?
Got to do this.
Oh, of course. Yes?
Because these guys are coming in strength.
Oh.
Right, this is the time that we're going to have to use the teleport. Are we going to have to use the teleport? Problem is, if we time this wrong, all their forces are going to come back to help the Lich. We can't allow that to happen. Right, there's one Lich up there. There's so many targets. I'm going to hold off for one more turn. So I'm going to do
master.
this.
My power is yours. Yes, master.
Smack him up. Get him up here.
Magic as always. Do you need my stuff? My power
Engage that
is
one.
yours.
Right, it's time. As they say, he's got to be here this round, so he needs to shoot. Who do you want to shoot? Probably that vampire. Oh, he missed. Okay.
Try to stop me. War is coming. To glory.
Kill that one. He'll get his double
For the
attack.
kingdom. Taste my dagger.
And we'll do just a standard smack on him. Save his mana
Should
for
I
this
go?
guy gets in. Right, who do we have left? Him. Can't throw any knives. He can't do anything. Healers, I want you to basically hold up your mana for a moment. Right, okay. Vampire's got to pop his healing potion. He's got to pop that. They're probably going to try and, yeah, swarm us. And poison cloud us, because I thought... Yeah, this is bad.
Oh.
Right. The Undead King didn't come down, that's a pain. Okay. There's a vampire going up. First things first. He's got a chance, he won't be, so we're going to put him down. His mana isn't enough, so we're going to pop a mana potion. Kind of fireball.
Check my spells. My power
Got rid of the
is
Banshee, that was what I was worried about. Heal the mage, because he hasn't really got enough health for this. And he's my powerful mage as well, so I need this to work. Because I need to basically do...
Check my spells.
Actually, if I'm thinking about it, he's a bigger threat at the moment. Or could I actually manage to... That might work actually, if we can knock out that Lich.
Do you need my stuff?
Right, he resisted, he's dead. Right. Kill him.
Try to stop me.
We need to kill off this skeleton somehow. Smack into him.
Rush him down.
Okay, I'm just trying to think how I can do this, because I want to try and... It may just be worth just... don't worry about banishing him, we'll just kill him.
Very clever.
Exercise him.
On my way.
His health is low. I'm going to move this guy around here so we can probably execute that, extinguish that vampire.
Yes?
6 attacks. If we get lucky, we'd probably be able to... Let's just take out this skeleton.
For the kingdom. Taste my dagger.
He's got spike as well. Right, okay. Let's hold back for a second.
Fight for the king.
He's hurt, so he might get charged this turn, depending. It depends. We've taken out one of the liches, we engage the other lich in combat. It depends who he raises back up. He's probably going to die if I'm not careful. Yeah, he's going to raise the other lich back up. That's what I thought he was going to do. Ah. Really? Something is he can't move. No, okay, that's bad. I could teleport someone if I could just heal them.
Oh, of course.
Go away. Right.
On my way.
Dratted blasted vampires. Right. Knife him.
Very clever. To glory.
Pop a potion of
Very
healing.
clever.
do we have left? Anyone who can cast a healing spell. Pop your mana potion. Right.
Should I go?
I'm going to do something risky. It may be stupid to do, but it will probably work. Ah, it's not going to work. I need to have to move him. Who do I have left? First, let's get rid of his magic. I'm going to banish his magic ability so he can't do anything.
My power is yours!
Who do I have left? I've got the poison bloke. Let's charge him in.
To glory! Taste my dagger.
Him. Right, this might just work if we time it right. If not...
Welcome.
If not... Don't think Fireball will do for these guys. It might.
Do you need my stuff? Yes, master.
Right.
My power is yours.
Curses. Okay, my plan has
Try to stop me.
tragically failed. They won't break.
Out of my way.
Oh, they're getting back up. The Abomination. He's got to pop the mana. Ah, he came to us. Excellent.
Oh. Oh.
We can't get that back up. But now we can do this, which is charge into here.
They won't notice. Taste
Right.
my dagger.
Time for Hail Mary pass.
Yes,
Come on,
master.
come on.
Check
Yes,
my
there we go.
spells. Do you need my stuff?
Right,
Yes,
he's down.
master.
Pop a potion of healing because I can't afford to lose the Exorcist or the Inquisitor. There's no point trying to banish him, it won't kill him in one turn. So I need to pull him back here. Pop a healing potion.
Yes?
He's gone.
Do you need my stuff?
Get his mana back up. 60% chance to kill the boss. Let's try it. Oh, we almost killed him. Right, we banished him.
War is coming.
Right, the rest of you, I'm
Try
going
to
to try and
stop
break
me.
him off so we can charge up here. And so we can charge the necromancer next turn. You're going to sprint
Yes,
like nobody's
my king.
business this way.
Glorious.
You're going
To
to
glory. For the
mess up
kingdom.
this big guy here quickly.
To glory.
And you're going to run around
For
here
the
so we can
kingdom.
exercise this vampire.
On my way.
Right, he's back in the action. Hit him,
Out of my way.
charge him,
Russian them. To glory.
kill him so we
Very
can't get
clever.
back up.
To glory.
You're going to go into range there and try and banish this idiot.
Yes?
Excellent.
Yes?
You're going to run up here.
Awaiting command.
We're going to go over here and deal with this skeleton.
Oh, of course.
Whew. I've got to admit, the changes that they did, I forgot to mention, the changes that the developers did was that they made some spells move and use, like teleportation and exorcism, though the developer is thinking of basically changing the exorcism spell rules, because in PvP it's a bit OP if you're playing if the person playing the undead has to face you.
Glorious.
Which I can understand. See, exorcism works. And I believe if we moved, if the mage had magical power left, you can move and do the teleportation ability. Right, we're bearing down on this guy. He healed himself back up. Right, so charge him.
War is coming.
Liquefy that last vampire.
Taste my dagger.
Everyone else can keep moving.
Splendid.
Smack up him.
Welcome.
Move him up here.
War is coming.
Banish him.
Oh, of course.
I must admit, I played it lucky. I killed off the liches, so it stopped the Undead King from coming back, which was something I really did not want to do. Right, so we can move, and so if we move here, we've got to teleport the Inquisitor into combat with her, so he can banish her next turn.
Check my spells.
And we've got to do the same for the High Priest.
Magic.
So he can drop in here.
Check my spells. Magic as always.
The Lich is trying to make a break for it. Paralysed him and took away his magic. But he's still relatively good at removing other people's.
Go to hell.
Right, you guys huck down the Lich, because as soon as we kill him, it's pretty much over for the undead faction.
Trying to stop me.
Yeah, there's no way he can get anybody else up. That was what I was worried about. I was worried that he was going to start getting his little buddies up.
Excellent.
Quickly.
Glorious.
This is the thing with paralyses, they're really useful for paralysing forces. But it doesn't matter because we're almost done.
Rush on them. Taste
Yes, there we go. I'm just going to say there is stuff in this level that you can loot if you want to. Personally, I don't really see the point, but I'm just going to do it anyway for prosperity's sake.
Excellent.
So we're just going to quickly get this stuff. Nice little retirement fund, golden bar, silver bar. Anything else here? Explosive crystal, really not interested in setting off. Barrel of water. Anything else? Nope. So we're going to end the mission here. We have won without losing a single person.
Sir Edward's final swing crushed the skull of the Undead King. In the same moment, the altar exploded, sending rocks, corpses, and men in all directions. The pale light collapsed into itself, eventually disappearing completely. The fight was over. Sir Edward did not remember much of the combat. None of his previous experience could have prepared him for this fierce and chaotic battle. The knight looked around. More than half of his men were dead, either killed by the foul undead or the altar's explosion. His armor was severely damaged from the blows he'd received, and his sword broken from its final blow. He was victorious, but could taste only ashes. The battle and war had taken an awful toll. Edward was still on the top of the pyramid when the king's soldiers arrived. It was clear what had happened here, and Edward and his surviving men were taken to the king's camp. The battle above had also left many scars. Chamberlain Tybalt was dead, slain defending the king, who himself was seriously wounded, with his healers doing everything in their power to keep him alive. Nobles, soldiers, priests, mages, rangers, many good men had fallen. The battlefield was full of twisted corpses and other unholy results of necromancy. None of them were moving anymore. Over the next few days, the king's troops rested in a camp near the fortress. Magicians teleported King William to Redcastle so that he could be fully cured. Unfortunately, the magicians were unable to transport everyone else, so they had to make the long, arduous journey to Coldspell, the nearest town at which they could rest and resupply. Sir Edward was given command of the troops, and he led them out of the frozen land. His job was made much easier due to the help of the trackers and their captains. His status was not clear, most of all to him. He was acclaimed as a hero by the troops who looked to him for leadership, so he was acting the part of army commander, though he had never been officially appointed. After the battle at Silverhall, the few remaining Templar knights were taking orders from him also. In Coldspell, the army resupplied and waited for transportation. The plan was to transport the kingdom's troops with barges over Old River. There were only a few ships available. One by one, groups of soldiers departed towards Highcastle, then towards Silverbush, and finally to Yannistown, from where it was only a one-day march to Redcastle. Sir Edward was busy sending troops with all the available ships. It took 2 weeks before the last barge finally departed from Coldspell. Travel down the river took another 5 days. Finally, Sir Edward was able to return to Redcastle. Redcastle was exactly as Sir Edward remembered it. High towers covered with red tiles, tall buildings with chimneys, and the marketplace near the castle. And people. Everywhere there were smiling people. Edward wondered at first whether the people even knew what had occurred, but as he looked further, he saw citizens in black, mourning for a son or husband who had marched north and never returned. Yet even they went about their daily business. Life was moving on for the kingdom, but Edward still saw the corpses of his fallen soldiers when he closed his eyes. A knight standing near him seemed to read his thoughts and said, "We fight and die so they can live their lives, never having to face the horrors that lie in the far reaches. They need never know how close they came to annihilation, for that burden is ours. It is better this way." "Sir Roland, what are you doing in Redcastle?" "All garrison captains were summoned by the king." "And how is King William now?" "He is fine. His wounds were terrible, but the healers were able to cure him. Actually, the king asked me to find you." "Did he specify when he wishes to see me?" "I believe as soon as possible." "Let us visit the king then." The king's chambers were amazing. Sir Edward had never entered the castle's finest rooms before, and they displayed all the lavish wealth that the king's war tent had not. Edward spotted the king sitting at a massive oaken desk. He bowed. "Good morning, my lord." "Good morning, Sir Edward. I heard all that you did in Silverhall. The kingdom would like to thank you for your exemplary service. We were losing the battle above while you battled those unholy creatures below." I merely did my duty as a knight. This is no time for modesty. Destroying the Undead King is an admirable and rare feat. Your father, indeed the entire kingdom, would be proud of you. Thank you, my king. But so many have died. We lost many good men, including
We
Brother
lost Lucas, did we? Oh, that's a shame.
Master Hadrian, and Chamberlain Tybalt. I cannot enjoy our victory wholeheartedly, as it comes at such a terrible price. Edward, our kingdom is safe because of all the sacrifices made by those brave souls. That is the price of peace and prosperity. That is our task, to protect everyone else from worry and harm. I understand, my lord. I have a proposal for you. You are brave and loyal, yet you also have the sharp mind of a great tactician. I would like to make you a field marshal. What do you say? It is not an easy service. I must think about it, my lord. I am not sure if I am ready for such responsibility. It is a good sign that you don't too hastily accept such a heavy burden. Take your time and let me know what you decide. There is something else. I would like to give you something. You have 3 older brothers, and not much of your father's modest fortune or land will be left to you. I am granting you a residence and land in Fay Castle. That is a very precious gift, my lord. Actually, Sir Roland insisted on Fay Castle. He wants to have such a valiant man living in his area. He said that without you, the town would have burned to the ground. Then thank you, my king. Good. I am glad that I am able to reward you for your service. Thoughts and emotions whirled within Sir Edward as he left the audience chamber. He had accomplished more and risen far higher than he ever could have dreamt as a boy setting out to take part in the king's hunt so long ago. Yet he had also seen horrors whose memories would endure until his dying day, and he wasn't sure he wouldn't trade all his newfound glory for a return to the naive optimism of youth. But that could never be. Sighing, Edward pushed open the doors and
It's interesting, we see the change in him. Like, at the beginning, as I said, I didn't think he was, like, very paladin material. He was too, sort of, selfish and hungry for glory. And now you get to the end of it, and he's really just wishing that he didn't have any of it. It's sort of like karma, isn't it? You finally got what you wanted, but now you don't want it, and you just wish you had a nice, quiet life. You have finished Age of Fear, the Undead King. Congratulations. And here are the developers' details. Congratulations on a good game. Our game has another campaign, The Rise of the Necromancer. Do you want to play it? We will be doing The Rise of the Necromancer, just not right now. This basically, I'm going to base the next episode will be the start of the Rise of the Necromancer campaign line. So until then, I really enjoyed the Age of Fear when I first got it. I didn't think I'd enjoy it this much. It's a really good game. Graphical glitches aside, which are only happening, I will say, because of my recording software. They're not happening for any other reason. So, if you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. And tune in next time as we go into the Necromancer storyline of this particular game. I find it particularly enjoyable. It's supposed to be like the human campaign was supposed to be very straightforward, by all accounts very straightforward, just to sort of get you into the flow of the game, and the Necromancer one is a lot more, not enjoyable, but it has a lot more teeth to it, it has a lot more different mechanics. I say especially found in the Paladin campaign, after a while your tactics became very samey, which was that for the first half of the game you used like range units and like sealed men to basically hold the line. And then when you got to a bit where the undead were roaming about, you basically had to aggressively hunt down their casters to basically put them down. But I believe that the undead campaign is supposed to be very, very different to this, so I look forward to it, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.